Caitlin Clark is playing a game, and there's this issue with her and Angel Reese. There's this, Caitlin Clark pushes one of the teammates of Caitlin Clark. I'm sorry, Angel Reese pushes one of the teammates of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark fouls Angel Reese. Angel Reese does one of these LeBron flops and falls on the ground. I mean, she learned it from LeBron. Fall to the ground. And the next thing you know, DeMarcus like, oh my God, she's protected. Oh, it's all because she's wife.
Igniting even more controversy. Patrick Bet-David then stepped in and delivered a verbal takedown so sharp it could have been the halftime show. He didn't just comment. He obliterated the situation with cold, hard truth. He made it clear, no level of branding, arrogance, or TikTok fame was ever going to turn Angel Reese into Caitlin Clark. Not in stats, not in influence, and definitely not in fan support. Just when you thought WNBA drama had reached its peak, this fiasco exploded into something that resembled a mashup of reality TV and a sports soap opera. It's raw, chaotic, and impossible to ignore. Patrick continued by mocking Reese's performance, saying he enjoyed watching her miss shots more than anything else. Her shooting was so off, she had the worst first quarter imaginable, starting with a 3 in the key violation and ending with shots that bricked like they were aimed by Shaggy. With a 31% shooting percentage as a big, her missed layups were depressing. Meanwhile, Patrick did what many basketball fans were afraid to do. He spoke the truth. He pulled the emergency brake on the runaway Angel Reese hype train before it could crash into the mountain of delusion. The timing couldn't have been better. What was once a compelling sports rivalry spiraled into a chaotic media circus, full of Twitter feuds, racial commentary, political discourse, and ESPN anchors breaking down in front of their ring lights. We're now living in a basketball universe where performance means less than the surrounding narrative. Drama has overtaken the actual game. If you support Caitlin Clark, Patrick encouraged you to comment "baby goat" over "baby giraffe" in the chat. He claimed Angel Reese needed the attention and craved the spotlight, reminding everyone that the WNBA's rise isn't about one person, it's about her too. But numbers speak louder than words. Average WNBA attendance hovers around 7,300, but Angel Reese's games draw around 10,200 fans. That's impressive, until you compare it with Caitlin Clark, whose games, home or away, pull in 15,300 fans on average. For those who missed the viral moment, Clark, America's record-breaking, jump-shooting sweetheart, was in a high-stakes game when Angel Reese seemed to mistake the court for a WWE ring. If Caitlin is the fresh face of the league, Angel is the chaos agent flipping tables and blaming the wind. The lights were bright, the fans were loud, and the moment came with a push, a flop, and enough melodrama for an Emmy nomination. Patrick went further, comparing Caitlin to the Jackie Robinson of the WNBA, not because she's the first white player, but because she's the first white superstar to capture attention with her skill and consistency, much like Steph Curry. He pointed out that when you think about female college basketball stars from the past 3 decades, Caitlin Clark stands alone for how fast and how big she's risen. During the incident, Clark's foul wasn't even that serious, but Angel made it Oscar-worthy. She shoved a teammate, hurled herself to the ground, and set social media on fire. That one play sparked an inferno of debates across race, gender, and media bias. The game wasn't even the point anymore. Hashtags replaced stats, and everyone suddenly had an opinion. Then came the WNBA investigation. A letter stated that the league had thoroughly investigated the allegations of racism surrounding the game and found no evidence to support them. Yet that didn't stop public discourse from going nuclear. ESPN's Robert Griffin III, aka RG3, chimed in with praise for Caitlin Clark and got torched for it. He suggested that Angel Reese couldn't pretend she didn't dislike Clark, claiming her behavior showed signs of deeper hatred. That sparked a backlash led by ESPN's Ryan Clark, who claimed RG3's view was invalid because he's married to a white woman. That's right, basketball commentary turned into a sociology lecture, as if RG3's marriage disqualified him from discussing black women's experiences. It wasn't just a debate anymore. It was a blood sport over identity and who gets to have an opinion. Meanwhile, Angel Reese's actual game was abysmal. She shot 22.7% from the field. That's not just bad. That's "do we need to check if the rim is real?" bad. She was building a brick mansion with every miss. The backlash intensified, with people accusing her of pulling a race hoax, comparing her to figures like Bubba Wallace and Jussie Smollett. After the league released its investigation results, many began demanding a public apology from Reese. Yet somehow, Caitlin Clark became the scapegoat. Clark, who's breaking records and keeping the WNBA relevant, was painted as the problem. Reese, who flopped and underperformed, was dubbed a queen. Clark hits logo threes and gets labeled privileged, while Reese lays bricks and gets lauded for perseverance. All of this while Caitlin keeps showing up, taking hits, and performing. Yet the narrative blames her for the league's issues, as if just existing and being excellent made her the villain. Then, as if things weren't messy enough, Brittany Griner chimed in, complaining about the commotion caused by all the new fans watching games. Yes, a pro athlete complaining about too many fans. Griner essentially said the crowd's enthusiasm was disruptive. It was like watching a chef complain that too many people are ordering their food. Her complaint boiled down to this: the attention Caitlin Clark is bringing is a problem. Imagine being upset that people care about your sport now. The reality is that Caitlin Clark never signed up to be the WNBA's drama magnet. She just wanted to play basketball. But every time she steps on the court, she drags the media circus behind her. Meanwhile, Angel Reese seems more invested in theatrics and controversy than leveling up her game. ESPN's staff seems divided on who can even talk about her, based on their romantic history. Through it all, Patrick Bet-David brought clarity. He didn't sugarcoat anything. He called it like it is. Caitlin Clark is the reason people are watching the WNBA. Angel Reese's antics are a distraction, not a contribution. You can't build a future on drama, and you can't build a league by taking cheap shots at your most valuable player. Reese, meanwhile, has been vocal about her financial frustrations. Her WNBA salary is $74,000 per year, and she openly said it doesn't even cover her bills. That's a huge drop from her nil days at LSU, where she was valued at $1.8 million with deals from Reebok, PlayStation, McDonald's, and Coach. Her 4-year WNBA rookie deal totals $324,000, but only $74,000 is guaranteed for next season. She admitted on Instagram Live that she doesn't even know what her salary is. While her frustration is understandable, complaining about the job you signed up for and the spotlight someone else brought to it might not be the move, especially when you're missing shots and stirring up controversy instead of focusing on the game.